What's up, world? You're tuned into 423 FM. You already know we've got you covered with your daily dose of celebrity drama. Now let's get into it. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the 423. As the conference semifinals continue in the NBA bubble, things are starting to get messy. Surprisingly enough, the remainder of the NBA's 2019-2020 season has gone pretty smoothly thus far. The season resumed back in July after a few months off during the pandemic, and since then, all of the teams who qualified have been quarantined inside of a contained bubble at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Of course, there have been a few hiccups here and there, like Lou Williams leaving the bubble for a funeral but being spotted at famous Atlanta strip club Magic City, but for the most part, having dozens of NBA players cooped up in one place without their families for months actually proved to work really well. But now, things are going downhill. News broke on Wednesday night that Danuel House, who plays for the Houston Rockets, is under investigation by the league for allegedly allowing a female COVID-19 testing official into his hotel room. The Rockets are playing, and losing against, the Los Angeles Lakers tonight, September 10th, though his status for the remainder of the Western Conference semifinals is in question. Since this accusation leaked, House has maintained his innocence, which has fans wondering what's actually happening. Because as more information continues to get released, this whole situation seems to be a lot more complicated than we initially thought. According to The Atlantic, they've confirmed the following via multiple sources. A woman entered the Rockets team hotel on Monday night, passing multiple security checkpoints before being flagged for her entry. She exited the hotel in the early hours of Tuesday morning, and the league cited early data points that implicated two members of the Rockets, House and Tyson Chandler. When the woman was questioned by NBA security, she did not implicate House's name, and it is uncertain whether she remains on campus. She claimed to have had contact with Chandler and another player, not named House, according to sources. According to sources, the Rockets' entire team had to enter a quarantine period on Tuesday due to the potential exposure. Those sources said there appears to be no video connecting House and the woman, only the flagging of her entering and leaving the hotel, and the possibility of a door opening and closing to match those timelines. The NBA has informed involved parties that it has circumstantial evidence implicating House. House has vehemently denied to the league that he engaged in any improper contact with the staffer. Cited as being for personal reasons, House missed the Rockets' Game 3 loss to the Los Angeles Lakers in the second round of the Western Conference playoffs. Due to an abundance of caution toward the medical health and safety protocols inside the league's bubble, the NBA began looking into potential improper proximity with either House or Chandler. The staffer is not believed to be an NBA employee. Chandler was cleared on Wednesday and was not listed on the team's injury report for Thursday's Game 4, where House was listed out. The league's investigation cleared Chandler and focused toward House on Wednesday. So, from these sources, it seems like House isn't actually to blame here, and the talk of an unnamed player is what's really catching everyone's attention. Obviously, the Rockets are in for some crucial games over these next few days as they're down 2-1 against the Lakers. So, it makes sense, even though it's grimy, that the team would want to protect the identity of any players who they need for these games so that they can continue to play. As you probably already gathered, it sure seems like one of the starting five on the Houston Rockets is to blame here, and of course, people automatically jump to James Harden. None of what's actually going on behind the scenes is known as of now, but the fact that there's nothing linking this woman to House, and that she mentioned another player's name specifically, but they won't say who that player is, makes the possible storyline glaringly obvious. So the story a lot of people are running with here is that Danuel's covering for James Harden, not by saying that he did it, but by not ratting him out to clear his own name. Which could be the case, but if so, it's very sad that he's getting dragged into this because he has a beautiful family and he's being accused of not only messing up during the finals, but bringing a rogue woman into his room. Another conspiracy theory going around is that LeBron James is the one trying to get Danuel House or James Harden or whoever else on the Rockets out of there because one of his friends ended up tweeting about the situation before the news actually broke. Before reports came out saying what House is being accused of, an account called Cuffs the Legend tweeted, "Danuel House knows better than trying to do that in the bubble, wow lol." He went on to tweet, Woj and Shams will tell y'all what Danuel House did, just relax and wait for them to tweet it. And then, the NBA clearly said wives and girlfriends only, no random internet keister in the bubble. This is someone whose close relationship with LeBron has been chronicled over the years, so people are assuming that James telling him this info is the only way he would have known before the rest of the internet. With that being said, the Houston Rockets are the only team left in their specific hotel, so if LeBron really did find out, he had to have gotten that information from someone in the Rockets organization. And on top of that, Cuff's information wasn't all the way accurate, as he accused House of bringing internet keister into the bubble when it's now known that the woman in question was already on the premises as a COVID-19 tester. I don't know what the truth is here, but I do know that in this house, we respect the greatest basketball player of all time, LeBron James, and he's going to win these games with or without James Harden or whoever else on the court. He doesn't need to snitch, and if he told one of his boys some of the bubble gossip, let that man live. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this. What do you think is really going on here? Is Danuel House guilty? Is he covering for someone? Or is something else going on here? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Subscribe to the 423 for more videos. And if you like this one, just give it a quick thumbs up. That is it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.